Welcome back to What If. Unfortunately, I have now been spoiled that this is not technically an anthology series. That being said, I'm even more excited to watch the rest of the show. The lovely intro. The lovely intro that's just a little bit too long. So what have we got on this one? I say that as if I don't know already. The episode is literally called Zombies.
Was not one he recognized.
Oh, so we're doing an Infinity War Zombies? That's kind of cool. It's already a little different. Well, at least the cape is still here.
Come on, big guy.
Okay, so this is still playing out somewhat the same. Well, they're all silhouetted, so you know they're already zombies. That is one thing about Marvel zombies that I really liked in the comics, is how they're not just mindless zombies per se, like they are to a degree, but they still have their powers. Ooh, nice and creepy, I like it. Cool.
I can't believe it.
You turn pretty fast, too. Hey, good old Clokey to the rescue. Nice. Oh, come on, that's cheating, man. Yeah, a zombie with telekinesis, that's genuinely terrifying. Oh my god. Like, I'm sure they're able to get away with it because you don't see any, like, blood, but that's pretty gruesome. Spider-Man, what's up? They didn't get Tom Holland. What the fuck, man?
She contracted a quantum virus that corrupted her brain.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's definitely Paul Rudd. Aw, but they killed him already? What the fuck? Aw, what the fuck? That is such bullshit and also genuinely terrifying. What the fuck?
Home of the Mets. The Chrysler Building.
The Mets, baby.
Long sleeves.
Do I really have to be wearing
Hey,
this?
Happy, come on. The safety of the world depends on it. The pheromones you give off, the better.
But just one kick.
Okay.
Never more vulnerable.
What's up, Bucky?
Waterproof. How handy.
Harder.
Always aim for the
Interesting
head.
team
Wait,
of
can we
survivors.
Oh, I was just showing Dr. Banner the orientation video.
My king went missing with the Avengers weeks ago, and for the first time since the
I think
outbreak,
he's
we
dead.
actually have a reason. Another survivor.
It's a pretty good setup, but I mean, they have zombies that can fly. Oh, they're small.
Not have horror movies in Wakanda?
We don't need them. We have American reality shows.
Boom goes the dynamite.
That's
That
pretty
was
good.
solid burn.
Ooh, a zombie falcon. That'll be cool. How many video games, shows, any Spider-Man related media has he like used his webs to like stop a train? Or I guess in this case, start a train. Ow. Yeah, you're dead. Damn. Smooth. That works. I will say, even though it's zombie Hawkeye, he still should be like deadly accurate. Hello. Nicely done.
Destination Camp Lehigh.
Uh-oh. Who could it be? Oh, is it Steve? Is it Captain America? Cool. Actually looks a bit different than the comic version, but I like it. Get away from me. Nice. Sorry, Cap.
Sorry, pal. Guess this is the end of the line.
Aww. That actually makes me kind of sad for him to say that. Ew.
The kid has hand sanitizer.
I think you're in trouble.
Ah, shit. But they said it was only through the saliva, right?
But yours not going in the right direction.
Then we
Okay,
both know what you have
great.
to do. Can we really take that risk?
It's not.
Yeah, why
risk.
not? We've got a room full of super
And
people.
anyone
It'll be
who's seen
fine.
a zombie movie, I've lost a lot.
It is true.
Well, they'd want us to keep going.
Well, that's sweet. A little cheesy, but it's sweet. It'll be fine.
Well,
But I never considered what I might bring back with her.
That is a
I
good
started
point.
this.
Well, that's cool. I like that she at least gets this, you know, big hero moment. Does this remind anybody else of Attack on Titan, or is it just me?
Smile for me, okay?
Aw, that's actually really sad.
climbing the fence?
I don't know, but it's actually creepier that they're not.
They don't have to scale anything.
Baba Yaga nears. I can feel her.
I forgot about the Baba Yaga thing.
The Mind Stone is not to their liking.
Could that mean the infection is some
Interesting.
kind of encephalopathy?
Ta-da! See for yourself.
Wait, who said that?
Paul Rudd's still alive. Yes.
Motorized.
Oh my god.
I know what you're thinking. I've lost weight. Thank you for noticing. But don't worry, I'm not gonna let it go to my head.
Don't cry. You'll fog up your jaw.
Sorry.
Don't be mean.
I know, it's just...
What you're looking for.
Why is Vision being so weird? Yes, give me more of this. Give me more like decent horror
According
stuff.
to these,
Then where are they?
Oh. Oh. Damn, what? Oh, it's Scarlet Witch. Oh shit, they're doing this storyline with T'Challa. That's cool. I mean, it sucks for T'Challa, but it's cool that they're doing that storyline. Oh no.
Sorry, Dr.
Knew it. I was picking up vibes.
Her name is Wanda. The only course of action is to contain her and her hunger.
Why not eliminate her?
Yeah, seems like you need to kill her.
She hasn't eaten in days.
You know, you could do something to stop her. You're the strongest person in here. Ooh, that is so cool. That is a great shot right there.
She's a man-eater. There it is. I'm doing it again.
God. Yeah, there's no way any of you are going to be able to stop
Doctor, I
Scarlet
believe
Witch.
you.
No, don't kill Okoye. Come on.
Wakanda forever!
No!
Atone for what I have done.
That was a pretty
But
quick
I can't
turnaround for you. That is the fourth time, technically fifth time on screen I have watched Vision die. Are you kidding me? You're all fucked. I don't know what to tell you.
run.
Bucky, what the hell do you think you're gonna do? Like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I'm like, well, she didn't eat him, so that's good. Oh god.
Pending doom on our 6?
That's our 12, but yes, what the heck?
That's our 12, but yeah.
I don't think I can lose another friend today.
Avenge us.
That was actually a pretty good line. Alright, he's gonna burst out. Where's my Hulk? Yeah! Ooh, Hulk versus Scarlet Witch? That's a pretty cool matchup. Oh, come on. Don't do one of those things where you don't show me. Yes! Oh, no. Alright. Little close, but win alright.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they lost almost everyone on the entire team.
Go ahead, high five. It's okay, I won't feel left out.
You're right. That is not the end. They are still with us.
Plus, they're
It
not
hurts
all
so much to hear him say that. It hurts so much.
You still
We're
have
gonna
me?
save the world.
That's
Even in the
the
darkest
goal.
of times,
Oh shit. I did not think about that. Oh, that's how they end it? Holy shit. Alrighty. I really liked the episode, but I also really didn't like certain parts of it. The fact that they're doing Marvel Zombies, period, I love. That storyline in the comics is really dark and twisted and honestly just a really good time because it's just so wacky and out there, and the things that certain zombified characters will do are pretty wild. Like the whole storyline with Black Panther having like his leg amputated and, you know, he's being slowly fed to Scarlet Witch. That is taken straight from the comics, but I'm pretty sure... Oh shit, what are they... I can't remember which characters are replaced with what. I want to say Hope is the zombie that's being fed. I don't remember who the character that they're feeding to them, like who that is though. Or actually, I want to say that the head in the jar was Hope. I can't remember, but there was a lot of little things kind of plucked out of that comic series that I thought were really cool. And even though I just said that the comic series is fun, I wouldn't say it's like riddled with tons and tons of jokes. Like there's definitely jokes in there. There's a couple pretty funny ones too. Like general zombie jokes, like someone gets half their head like cut off and they're like, oh, I'm feeling a little under the weather, like whatever. But here in this episode, I feel like it was kind of overdone. Like it was just a little too much. And I personally think it's because you had characters who are quippy by nature. Like, to hear Paul Rudd telling a bunch of jokes, I'm like, that works for me. He's supposed to. Spider-Man making a bunch of jokes, he's supposed to. But when, like, Sharon Carter does the little blam joke right after she kills Happy, I'm like, that's just, I don't know, it's just weird. It feels out of place. And also on that note, I think they just had too many, like, quippy characters all at once. Like, they had Kurt, Ant-Man, and Spider-Man all in the same room together, literally all quipping one after another, and I'm like, okay, like, slow down. I love me the Marvel humor. It doesn't bother me like it bothers most people, it seems. Here it was a little too much. Specifically because it's the zombies episode where I was looking forward to the horror aspects of it a little bit more. And they were there. Like, the moments they were there, I really enjoyed that. There just wasn't enough of it. That being said, Zombie Scarlet Witch, so cool. The idea of Vision being, like, actually very villainous here and being the one to feed survivors to Wanda, I thought was very dark, very cool. I really liked the zombified Hope, giant Hope, like that was really cool. And that ending was fantastic, I think. Like, for the most part, this whole episode, I was kind of wondering, like, why did they set this during the Infinity War moment? Like, I suppose there's no reason not to, but there's also no reason to do that. It's just kind of during this time period because. But then they kind of hit you with the ending of, don't forget, Thanos was out there looking for these stones and is also now zombified. And they're literally bringing the last stone right to him. And with all those stones, then, I mean, that's it. Like, the whole entire universe will be afflicted with the zombie virus. Which, if I recall, in the zombie storyline in the comics, and I don't remember the origin of the virus in the comic book. I want to say it was an interdimensional virus, but I know it certainly wasn't introduced in the same way as it was here. Regardless, I think that was pretty cool of them to be like, oh yeah, when they went to pick up Hope's mom, she was affected with this interdimensional virus, and essentially it was kept safe down there in the quantum realm, but now that it's brought here to Earth, it's all downhill. I thought that was a solid way to set it all up. And moving on to the technicals. How fun was the episode? I would give it a 9 out of 10. It was very fun. In my opinion, a little too fun. This was an episode I kind of wish I could rate it lower. But just the concept, honestly, of Marvel characters as zombies, it's fun. It's a very fun idea. Like, specifically the zombie genre has become a bit stale just because there are only so many ways you can do a zombie. And I still think it's all fine and dandy to do it, like the Walking Dead way, where they're just dead and they lumber around until they find somebody and eat them. But to then take superhero characters, supervillain characters, and also add the zombie aspect to it, but they still have their powers, like, that's really cool. That's really fun. How important is the episode? Well, now that I know it's not an anthology 100%, I know that there is a strong chance that something here could become important later. I don't see what, but I also don't know what the future episodes are gonna do with the story. Like, how is it not going to be an anthology is what I'm still a little confusion on. But I know that it's not because I saw a thumbnail of evil Doctor Strange with Captain Carter, so I know they're gonna meet up, and I'm sure the Watcher will be the one doing all that. But if that's the case, does the Marvel Zombies thing has anything to do with that? I mean, I suppose if you have a zombified Thanos with all of the Infinity Stones, that could be like a multiversal threat. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 for now because I just don't know how this might be important later or not. How cinematic is the episode? I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10. Overall, the visual style of the show is very cinematic, just all on its own. And in this episode, they got a chance to do some really cool dramatic shots using a lot of fun lighting and everything. The only reason I feel like it's not a 10 out of 10 in terms of how cinematic it is this episode did kind of just feel like it was bouncing around a lot. And without the clear, solid thread to keep it going all the way through, It definitely makes it feel more TV than movie. How was the music in the episode? I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10 because I think it was very good. For the most part, it didn't stand out to me except for the moment when Hope was like carrying everybody over the gate. I think that musical moment was actually very well done. A bit on the cheesy side, but genuinely heartfelt and something I wouldn't mind listening to again. Effects. I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10 because the lighting effects on this show are phenomenal. I know some people really don't like the over-exaggerated like light outline around the characters. I love it. I think it looks very comic book-like. Even in film, I think it looks nice to have like a good backlight on a character. However, the Scarlet Witch effects were kind of a hit or miss. There were some moments where I thought they looked fantastic. Like the moment when she like ripped the webs off of her and there's like a little energy blast everywhere, I thought that looked really good. But then like the moment where Okoye gets snatched up, the energy around her looks very fake. It doesn't look like it's, you know, hand-drawn animation, and it doesn't look like it's Marvel level CGI. It just looks like not good CGI. So for those little moments there with Scarlet Witch alone, it drops it to an 8 for me. Costumes and sets, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for a 10 out of 10 on this one. Because not only do we get to see a lot of the costumes from Infinity War again, which I thought a lot of those were really good, but you also get to see the zombie versions of so many different characters, and I love that. And the zombie designs were really good, I thought. They didn't cheap out too much on it. Obviously, they didn't let it be super bloody, and I mean, they did let it be kind of gory. Like, there were definitely like innards being scattered around on the episode. But of course, inside they're all like this greenish blue color. It doesn't really bother me. I know they have certain limitations, and that's a good way around it. But anyways, the zombies themselves, they didn't really cheap out with that. They actually did make them like, you know, have exposed bones and like jaws hanging off and stuff. Like, I really liked it. I thought the design in this episode was quite good. Acting, there was nothing that truly stood out to me. Certain actors clearly were having a lot of fun with it, though. It seemed like Paul Rudd was having just a good time telling dad jokes. And as much as I'm mad that they didn't get Tom Holland to do this, the actor playing Spider-Man did a very good job, both emulating his voice and portraying the character very well. I'll do another 8 out of 10. And pacing. The episode was very fast-paced. I would say too fast-paced. There were 1 or 2 moments where I was like, wait, why are we going this direction? Why are we doing this? What's going on? Obviously, they do a good job keeping you up to date, and it only takes 5-10 seconds for you to be like, oh, that's why we're here. But still, it was kind of just like, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. All right, the episode's over. So a little bit too fast for me, but I prefer fast-paced to slow-paced, usually. So I'm going to do a 7 out of 10. And that leaves this episode with an 8 out of 10. Which I think is fair. It was a pretty damn good episode. Was pulled down a bit by the fact that it wouldn't always fully go there, and it just didn't know when to stop joking around. But a lot of cool concepts, a lot of cool ideas. I would definitely like to see a second episode continuing this story. So I will see you all for the next one. I believe, if I'm correct, it's either the Killmonger episode or the Thor episode. I don't remember which one, but either way, should be a good time. So I'll see you all then. And that's about it.